2024 is the Year of the Music in Louisiana, celebrating the Bayou State as the birthplace of jazz, Cajun, and Zydeco. Louisiana has a long history of producing musical legends, including rising star Amanda Shaw, who hails from Hammond. The artist is fostering the fiddle's mainstream appeal on the world stage. I met up with Amanda in New Orleans to chat about her career. She is celebrating 20 years with the re-release of her first album. I'm joined by Louisiana Music Hall of Famer and fiddler Amanda Shaw, who is a tireless ambassador for Louisiana. On this busy weekend, it's the weekend of French Quarter Festival, and you've been out there promoting and performing, so thank you for coming in to talk to us.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here with you to talk about all things Louisiana and music. I love it. I love the opportunity to do that, so thanks for having me.
Of course. I Googled you, and Google describes you as an American fiddler and a singer, but I gotta say, you are so much more than that. I mean, you play Cajun, Zydeco, cover hits, pop. I mean, how do you choose your music? Because it's so wide-ranging.
Thank you. Well, and I'm a songwriter as well. So, I write a lot of my music too, which is a really important piece of it. I grew up playing Cajun music here in Louisiana, learning Cajun music from some of the greats. So a lot of my songwriting is inspired by Louisiana culture, inspired by things here in Louisiana. We're just here living it, but to other people, it's a very interesting place. And so how can I try to capture that in my music when I'm writing my music?
You picked up the fiddle at age 4?
Yeah.
What drew you to the fiddle? Of all the musical instruments, I mean, most young children play the piano. You picked the fiddle.
I was watching TV. I was probably, I'm not kidding, was probably watching a PBS show if I had to guess. I'm not kidding. And I just remember seeing the violin, and I just was like, that looks so cool. And we lived in Hammond, Louisiana, right down the road from Southeastern. Southeastern has a great music program, community music school. So my mom took me down there to start taking violin lessons from one of the student teachers. My mom tried putting me in guitar lessons. My mom tried putting me in piano lessons, and none of that stuck the way violin stuck. I really enjoyed practicing violin. I enjoyed the instrument, just something about the instrument itself. Like there was like a, I don't know, like a challenge to it that I like.
So we use the term violin.
Yeah.
But they describe you as a fiddler. But you're a violinist, a fiddler. Like, what is the difference?
Generally, it's really the same thing. It's more how you treat it. And I'm definitely a little rough. Growing up as a kid, playing fiddle was not seen as like cool at all. But I didn't feel that way, because in my head I was like, well, it's the same 12 notes. So, I feel like inside of me, it's just more of it's an energy and it's a treatment that you give your instrument, and how you put it, how you present it, how you put it out there.
You definitely have a signature look. I like the short skirts and the sparkly top.
I love getting dressed up, and to me, that is a big part of what I do. I love, before I go play a big show, any show really, is picking out my dress, picking out what I'm gonna wear, how am I gonna do my makeup, and like taking that time to, put on some fun music and get pumped up, and then go hit the stage, and have fun.
As I watch you perform, I'm so curious, like, what is going on in your soul and in your psyche when you're up there at one with the music? Because it just comes across so connected with what you're doing.
It's about just being in that moment, really enjoying it, and being ready for anything, and then, being just proud of what you did whenever you get off, and then, going on to the next one, and doing it again.
2024 in Louisiana is the Year of the Music.
Yes.
It's a celebration of all of our contributions to the musical arts. What would you say that makes Louisiana music so distinct in our talent pool here?
Louisiana is not the world's biggest state. It's not that small, but it's not that big. And the fact that we have everything, we have Grammy Award winners, we have, Cajun music, Zydeco music, the birthplace of jazz. Like, we have birthed so much stuff. What an incredible honor it is to just be able to say, hi, I'm Amanda Shaw, and I'm a musician from Louisiana. I feel so lucky that I get to say that,
What's next for Amanda Shaw?
The last 2 years I've been commuting to Nashville, and I've been working with Kent Wells, who is the producer and musical director for Dolly Parton, which is so crazy because, when I was a teenager, I had CDs. I grew up with CDs. I had my little CD booklet with all my little CDs in the booklet and choosing. And now, 2 years later, I get to say that Kent is not just, somebody I met, but he's now a friend, he's a mentor, and that I get to work on music with somebody that I've looked up to for so long is so awesome. And again, I hope that my wildest dreams, I still don't even know yet. So hopefully the next thing is something even bigger and better and greater. So.
Well, thank you, Amanda Chelsea. You keep on keeping us down.
Oh, thank you.
Spreading the joy.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.